nominated Yvonne for this award, as I believe she is a truly amazing, gentle and kind lady who delivers patient care to the absolute maximum and will go above and beyond for patients, people she meets and colleagues. I have known Yvonne for 3 years and cannot fault her with anything. If a patient is in pain or discomfort, she will ensure that individual is treated promptly and will follow up to make sure the patient has had their pain relief. If a patient needs toileting or any kind of care, Yvonne does her utmost to do what she can for that patient in need. Yvonne has very little confidence in herself and her abilities, which is such a shame because she is loved by all and you know full well that her work that day will be spot on and completed in a timely fashion.
I nominated Dr. Raji, quite simply because I believe her kind, compassionate and knowledgeable care saved the life of my premature twins. My twin pregnancy was high risk, and so I needed regular tests to watch for signs of premature labour. Dr. Raji was amazing. She saw me that same day, and from that day forward, she did everything she could do to protect my twins, including regular scans, tests, and a referral to a specialist clinic in London. The relief I felt was huge. Through her extremely diligent monitoring, she ensured the safest possible arrival for my babies. It's important to say that at no point did Dr. Raji just doing her job. At every point, she was going compassionately above and beyond, working tirelessly and selflessly. She offered appointments outside of clinic hours, always finding time to squeeze me in, even if she was already working late, and sent regular texts to me at home just to check in. She truly puts patients above herself and is 100% dedicated to each individual's best outcome. Thank you, Raji, for protecting my unborn twins.
We decided to nominate Cindy for an award after a discussion we had in the office over lunch over just how a fantastic job Cindy does. She always greets you with a smile as you walk onto the ward. She simply emanates positivity and is an absolute pleasure to work with. Nothing is ever a problem or too much trouble for her, and she goes above and beyond to ensure patients receive what they need. Having people like Cindy working in the Trust makes a massive impact on the nutritional care of our patients. She truly cares for them as individuals and looks to see what she can do within her remit to enhance their recovery. She listens to patients and is responsive to their needs as well as their dietary preferences. She always listens and responds to our treatment plans without complaint, even if it means more work for her. This in turn has a positive impact on our treatment outcomes. If only we could clone her. She deserves recognition for her hard work, and this is why we all agreed she should get an award.
I believe every member of staff I had contact with at the Royal Cornwall Hospital Trust deserves recognition, but I have selected the team at the Headland unit in particular. I underwent an aggressive programme of chemotherapy requiring regular visits to the Headland unit. The throughput of patients on a daily basis could make this team act as if I was just another person, but they did not. On every visit, I was treated and made to feel like an individual. It is really refreshing to experience a team who truly work together to provide seamless patient experiences. Whether it's responding to a request for additional supplies, covering while someone has to go elsewhere, taking the time to explain an element of treatment possibly more than once, staying on beyond their normal hours, as happened 3 times in my experience, or simply taking time to have a conversation. This team just seemed to get it right every time. I would really have preferred not to have had to undergo my treatment, but as it was potentially life-saving, it was a must-do. I could not have asked for a better care than I received. It was simply outstanding.
I'm nominating Medical 2 as I feel this is an excellent ward. All of the staff act above and beyond their roles to ensure patients are well looked after and cared for in an holistic manner. They go the extra mile to build excellent relationships with patients and relatives. Staff are always willing to support each other in both personal issues as well as professional.
This is my 6th nursing placement as a student. 2 of my cohort had placements on Medical 1 at West Cornwall Hospital and stated that this was their favourite placement so far and that it is due to the friendliness and camaraderie on the ward. Every individual appears to care not only for their patients but for each other too. Everyone is willing to share their knowledge and took the trouble to explain anything I wanted to know.
All the staff on Medical Ward 2, West Cornwall Hospital, work together as an outstanding team. All members contribute to the positive, cheerful and supportive working environment. The team has a very clear sense of purpose and unity. The ward fosters an atmosphere of the sometimes overlooked but vital qualities: kindness, cooperation, patience, understanding, care, inclusion, manners and effective communication.